But this is the AVCX Classic. I think this is for Wednesday, August. Oh, okay. And it's by Paolo Pasco, a big name in the puzzle verse. Does I think the editing for the Atlantic, I want to say. Also does the editing, I think, for the LinkedIn games. And it's edited by Ben Tausig. Ben Tausig is a wonderful follow on Blue Sky. Uh, let's get started with this one. There's one across. We got an attempt was made. We'll complete that phrase there. And we are lagging quite a bit, so bear with me. It's just going to take a moment for the words to appear on the screen. What a jerk. Could be a yoink. Blast out. Don't know. Opposite of bellum. Well, that bellum is war, right? So what would be peace? I don't even know which. Is this Latin? So then I think, is it pax or is it something else? Dramatic cry from someone who just found an Ant-Man star. Paul Rudd was Ant-Man, was he not? Or are they talking about somebody else? Blood bank fluids could be plasma or... Don't know. Napa Valley Winery, whose products are all vegetarian friendly. Don't know what that could be. Easy one. Opposite of west, northwest is going to be east. Southeast. Oh, I saw Lumen in this one. I didn't want to read because it was too long. Place where innies work at Lumen Industries in a hit Apple TV Plus series, or what each theme entry in this puzzle has. This isn't, they work in an office, right? So, cubicles? An open office or something like that? Each theme entry has an open. No, I don't know what that would. That would be compound associated with fruity flavors in wine. I guess those are esters. And elicits nose pinching. Well, wouldn't that be like a smell or something? Maybe it's not ester. Grab a one-way ticket to Splitsville. Exits. Feeling less confident that it is Esther for 9 across. Headwear avoided by the last several popes. Don't know. Could it be a crown? Maybe it isn't Esther. Let's see. Let's try this other side. A biblical boat that didn't just have one pair of every animal. Birds were brought on in several pairs, or in 7 pairs. Well, that would be the ark, right? And it's not like type of animal, it was every species, right? And so like even then, like you're admitting that there's species in evolution. I don't understand. Pervert, W-A blank blank, a wank. Or the verb pervert, to warp. And let's see, sci-fi role for Daisy Riddle. Right. Wait. Daisy Ridley? With the EY at the end, I think. Was her name Disney? Daisy in did I say Disney? Did I say Disney? Sci-fi role for did I say sci-fi role for Disney? I was for Daisy. Daisy Ridley. Um from Alien? No, Ripley. What am I talking about? That's a different thing. What is Ridley? Who's Daisy Ridley? Do I have this wrong? Word after waste. Waste area? Waste no, I'm not confident with that Ridley one now. I don't know what I was thinking. Uh 3 down, starting with sky, looks like it would be good here. Let's see. Modern day romantic meeting that was a viable option until May 2025. What happened in May 2025? So Ray is correct. Okay. Word after waste or land? Land area? I guess that could be part of the phrase, right? Fruit also called a prairie banana. Oh, what are those called? The plantains? No. Papaya? Prairie banana. See, a person in a scene pretending to have a conversation, maybe? It would be an extra. Right. So Pax, I think, is right. Dodge as a question could be to evade a question. A river whose name is rhymed with said she would do it again in a La La Land song lyric. What rhymes with again? The Sen? What level was it? It was level. Forget whether there was a. Um, what did they call it? It was the tethered leather level or something like that. Compound associated with free flavors. Oh, I guess a tiara was something that was worn. Oh, Eric Satie is who said I breathe with care a little at a time. I very rarely dance. When walking, I clasp my sides and look steadily behind me. I guess it's with a K though. So reeks would be that. So maybe it is Esther, and then I just have to fix that. Did the severed floor? Is that what they called it? On Severance? Hey, Nesberg. Yes, hints are definitely welcome for crosswords. Like to do this collaboratively. If you see anything that you know an answer to, feel free to shout it out. Winners of scientific experiments got to be lab rats, right? And then so grab a one-way ticket to Splitsville is to end it. Coaching event. So sap seems like it would be the potentially medicinal and or delicious tree fluid. A touching event could be epee, I think. Like where you say touche in fencing. Competition with an ironic welcome Steelers banner in a Hey Arnold episode, right? A spelling bee, right? Didn't allow to come, maybe was maybe it's not severed. 10 down. What's a name that reverses to a fruit? Mulp. It's not mulp. Probably the most famous fictional blue tang out there. I don't even know what that's referring to. I am not a connoisseur of fictional blue tangs. Feeling that everyone's having fun when you're solving this crossword. Try going back to 35 across. I'm lagging really hard. Streaming on the laptop, not going so well. Oh my gosh, really? uh, it is an edgy crossword. Let's see, 47, perhaps a unit of measurement. I'm gonna double check something. I don't know why the doesn't seem like the messages are appearing on screen, and I don't know why. Let me double check something. Oh, it is working. Never mind. It's just very, very quick. I want these messages to show up for a longer period of time. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Let's see, feeling that everyone's having fun. Oh, what is this? Without me for the Detroit Red Wings and puck off for the Dallas Stars. Are these like the goals song? The songs that are played when the team scores a goal, when the home team scores a goal? "36 down." Two-word sports music. Oh, thank you for the follow. Feeling that everyone's having fun while you're solving this crossword. FOMO, maybe? I don't get this one because what am I missing out on? I'm solving a crossword. I'm having my fun. So let's see. It's not Emma. Because an am is not a fruit by my account. I'm not sure. Good place to mutter about your plans being foiled. Your lair. Yes. Oh, and then it's 37 ounce. Got to be a meal. Because that reverses to lime. Probably the most famous fictional blue tang out there. Oh, is that a fish? Is that why? I have no idea. So it's Dory, I guess, from Finding Dory, the sequel to Finding Nemo, I think. I am not sure of that, of what is canon there. Well, doesn't that beat all? Totally? No. Let's see. Oh, golly, maybe? Oh, golly. What you might say when heading out for your 69th geological excavation. Maybe nice. uh, I don't know. 54 down, not yes. Yes, I don't. Or 54 across, let's see. Googling answers at a crossword tournament and the like. Well, that's no-nos, right? You're not supposed to do that. That probably gets you disqualified. I've never done a crossword tournament. Chip away at would be to erode. Like French toast batter. Definitely eggy. Lots of egg used there. Question asked while holding out one's hand. Do me, maybe? Oh, this looks like a negation. A negate with a negative. Or negative is probably what it's the abbreviation of. Leave speechless. To gag. Question asked while holding out one's hand. Dear, deal. Okay, yes. Deal as in shake on it. You sly dog, you caught me monologuing. Quote from The Incredibles. Let's see. 50 down. Lulls. Let's see what it was. 50. The side of the hotel room with closets. It's gotta be some kind of dig, though, right? A homophone of what I said. What did I say? It was when I said nice. So that's Oh gosh, I don't know if I remember the spelling. I know it starts with GN, right? GNEISS. Nice. Miso paste tastes umami. Yes. Tool that's rhymed with WAP in the chorus of WAP. It's not a map. Mop. WAP. I probably shouldn't say that out loud though. Lest I be thought of saying a 1900s slur for Italian. Sigh of the Killer, which is not to be confused with the Killer. Not sure. Swiss town that hosts the World Economic Forum is Davos. Not Davos. Signs of broken radiators? Hmm. X of JLo, I think that's going to be A-Rod. I don't know who this Psy is. It's 67 across city. That sounds like Hasselhoff. Oh, right, Davos. Yeah, for the Davos, yes. Signs of broken radiators. So this, yeah, this is, for 6 down was something related to Paul Rudd. Drips, I guess, would be the signs of broken radiator, and I guess Omar Sy is in the killer. Try to free up some resources. This is very, very laggy. Maybe that's a little better. A jerk. Check beneficiary to cash. That's a tough one up top there. Said 8 is a type of wine. Okay. Bowlers, but not baseball players. These are going to be hats. Gut instinct says payee for 15 across, right? Era are going to be blood bank fluids. There's too many L's in that phrase, and I just add too many. On top of that, serum, plural of serum, is Syrah. Napa Valley Winery, Beetle, something. No, something and Abbey and Silver's 45 down. This is very slow. This browser is not very responsive. Soup to add some sriracha to would be pho. And then this has to be oh golly, right? That doesn't that beat all? Oh golly. Capsule hotel fixtures. That's a fun one. An Among Us player who's totally lying about not venting. Sorry, I put this in my clue ideas doc. Just found it now. Common name for a placeholder variable would be temp. And then going off of what gut instinct says about for a being spasm, maybe this is like a that's That's the red. I don't know. Something like that. I'm hoping to be able to finish this before my computer crashes, but it is getting worse and worse. So I think the next time I do this, I'm going to have to downscale to 720p because this isn't working out. It must be meatless something, meatless Monday. Blast out could be a spew forth or something. Trinity Ward word. Oh, sus was the word, right? That they used in Among Us. I'm gonna try it. That's the red. Actually, that doesn't quite work. Maybe it's like bear's paw red. Indian city that's the namesake of a style of riding breeches. Never heard of it. Gemstones sometimes said to be bad luck, even though how unlucky can you be if you have a gemstone? Jodhpur or some close spelling. Jodhpur. Let's see, 29 down. Subject of some campaign promises. Taxes. Opie, right? And maybe this is Opal. That is what my computer is doing right now. Accounting, that's short for accounting firm employee. That's going to be a CPA. Certified public accountant. I think is the initialism. conceptual artist was that? Yoko Ono? Oh, this has to be... Is it? Well, is it though? Was ROTC a marching group? Appliances in those fun little custom holders on the side of hotel room closets. Hotel room closet. Wait, wouldn't it be the safe? Or... No, I don't know what I'm thinking about. The Fellowship of the Ring, for one, would be a quest or something. Direct. Let's see here. $62 down DS competitor. As in the Nintendo. And you're thinking it's a... Let's see. Getting a fun little drink and to be slammed against the wall by a girl wearing platforms. In memes I've seen that edit a Maslow hierarchy. Wait. I'm not very... I don't know the hierarchy that well. It must... Is it high up on the hierarchy? Because I don't know if I've ever achieved that. Prepare to enter in onsen, say. Jen instead of Sag. Really curious what this 3 down is going to turn out to be. Modern day romantic meeting that was a viable option until May 2025. I don't know the significance of May 2025. It's all been shit this year, so I don't know how to differentiate the months. Blast out. Spew forth, spew out, spew at. Day and Night rapper after rebranding to perform songs about physical fitness. Day and Night. You said it was Jodhpur or an alternate spelling. So if this is the P, I still have no idea. Oh, spewed for 4 down. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that would be the past tense, right? Although, why doesn't it say blasted out though? Although I think spew is at least correct because this is a papaw, right? A papaw. I don't know how you actually like how it's supposed to be pronounced. L's opposite in slang. A win, maybe? The W? Practicality of the impossible, one of a set of unusually difficult violin pieces. Well, is it an etude? Yeah, maybe it's spew up. And then the Jodhpur is something else, right? Or different, one of those alternate spellings. And by the time I get to navigate to this, maybe I'll remember what I was doing. Oh gosh, this is just awful. Thank you so much for stopping in, Nesberg, and thank you for the follow. Hopefully, it's less laggy next time. Is opposite in slang. Capsule hotel fixtures. Not sure. Capsule. Oh wait, maybe okay. So maybe those one of those alternate spellings might have the H in that spot. Athletic. I don't know. Athletic something. Sky petals. Oh, Skype. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. Skype is no longer supported by I think Microsoft bought Skype, right? And just like what a colossal fail on Microsoft to not figure out how to make that work and to lose to Zoom. So it's got to be a Skype date. Okay. Yes. Okay. There we go. To take care of could be to see to. And I'm guessing it's going to be Ono, Yoko Ono, or maybe it's not Yoko. Maybe it's one of her children who decided not to take the Lennon last name. uh, I don't know. I do not know all of the progeny of Lennon and Ono. There's Sean Lennon, right? And then there's who's the other one? Who's the other like more well-known one? Julian Lennon, right? Subject of some campaign processes could be jobs, and I guess bite is the quality of sharp satire. Reasonable for a project could be the scope, so maybe it's in scope of the project. I'm not confident that this is ROTC, by the way, so definitely give some help there if you see it. Top Pedally. I keep wanting to say Tom Petty for that one. Maybe this is just needs. I don't know. Not necessarily wants. Or not as simple as wants. It's more core to your being that you need to be slammed up against the wall. Fellowship of the Ring is a novel. Okay, so maybe it is ROTC for 55 across. Direct, straight, or steep. DS competitor. Oh, the irons are the appliances, right? And then 53 down. Direct. Don't know. Top pedally. I was going to say over or something. To enter an onsen, is it to sleep? Oh, maybe is this Kid Cootie grew up and hit the gym and is now Athletic Cootie? Is that correct? Top pedally. Oh, wait, no, it's not novel. This has to be one up. Oh, PSP was the DS competitor. Are those still a thing? PlayStation portables? I guess the fellowship was a group of 9, so a nonette. And the direct is to steer. And then strip would be to prepare to enter an onsen. And oh yes, and they still have to finish these other ones. Okay. L's opposite in slang. Maternity word due. Okay, yes. The due date or something. When they're due, capsule hotel fixtures would be beds, and then I guess dub is L's opposite. Yeah, okay. Of course. It's my name. So if you're checking this out on repeat, thank you for checking it